Welcome to the delightful kitchen of self-discovery, where we're about to whip up a recipe for integrating your shadow. Now, you might be wondering, what on earth is a shadow? In Jungian psychology, the shadow represents those parts of ourselves that we often hide away. Our fears, insecurities, and even our quirks that we think are too weird to share. Think of it as the leftover ingredients in your fridge that you keep ignoring, hoping they'll magically disappear. Spoiler alert, they won't. Just like a good stew, personal growth requires a mix of all the ingredients, even the ones that smell a little funky. When we ignore our shadow, we're essentially cooking with half the pantry closed off. But when we embrace it, we can create a rich, flavorful dish of self-acceptance and psychological integration. So, grab your spatula and let's stir things up. In this video, we'll explore how acknowledging your shadow can lead to a more authentic and fulfilling life. We'll sprinkle in some humor along the way, because who says self-reflection has to be all serious and somber? You'll learn how to identify those hidden ingredients in your psyche and how to incorporate them into your life's recipe. Expect to leave with practical tips on how to embrace your quirks and imperfections, transforming them from pesky leftovers into gourmet delights. By the end, you'll not only understand the importance of integrating your shadow, but also feel empowered to serve up a more authentic version of yourself. So, let's get cooking on this journey of self-discovery. Let's dive into the intriguing world of the shadow, a concept brought to life by the brilliant Carl Jung. In Jungian theory, the shadow represents the parts of ourselves that we often keep hidden, those traits, emotions, and impulses we deem unacceptable or undesirable. Imagine it as the messy closet in your mind where you shove all the things you don't want to deal with. But here's the kicker. The shadow isn't just a dark corner of your psyche. It plays a crucial role in shaping who you are. Embracing your shadow can lead to profound self-discovery and growth. When we acknowledge our shadow, we open the door to personal growth. By facing those hidden aspects, we can integrate them into our conscious self, leading to a more authentic and balanced life. Think of it like cleaning out that messy closet. At first, it feels overwhelming, but once you start sorting through the clutter, you might find some hidden treasures, or at least a pair of shoes you thought you lost. Let's consider a relatable example. Have you ever felt an inexplicable annoyance towards someone who seems overly cheerful? That irritation might be a reflection of your own suppressed joy or the pressure to always be put together. By recognizing this, you can explore why that feeling arises, and perhaps even allow yourself to embrace your own happiness more freely. Another example could be the perfectionist who criticizes others for their mistakes. This behavior often stems from their own fear of failure. By acknowledging this shadow aspect, they can learn to be more compassionate, both towards themselves and others. In essence, understanding and integrating your shadow can lead to profound personal transformation, allowing you to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. So, let's shine a light on those hidden corners and embrace the full spectrum of who we are. Welcome to the fun part of our self-discovery recipe, gathering the metaphorical ingredients needed to cook up your shadow. Just like any great dish, integrating your shadow requires a mix of essential psychological concepts that will help you create a balanced and flavorful life. So grab your apron and let's get started. First up, we have self-awareness, the foundational ingredient. Think of it as the flour in your recipe. Without it, nothing will hold together. Self-awareness allows you to recognize your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, giving you the clarity needed to identify your shadow. Take a moment to reflect on your daily experiences. What emotions pop up unexpectedly? Those are often clues to your hidden self. Next, we need a dash of self-compassion. This is like the butter that makes everything rich and smooth. When you encounter those shadowy parts of yourself, it's essential to treat them with kindness rather than judgment. Ask yourself, how would you comfort a friend in a similar situation? Use that same gentle approach with yourself. Don't forget a sprinkle of curiosity. This ingredient adds zest to your exploration. Instead of shying away from uncomfortable feelings, approach them with an open mind. What stories do they have to tell? What lessons can you learn? Lastly, we can't overlook vulnerability, the secret sauce that brings everything together. Embracing vulnerability means being open about your imperfections and fears. It's like adding a splash of lemon juice that brightens up the entire dish. As you gather these ingredients, take a moment to reflect on your own experiences and emotions. What resonates with you? By mixing these elements together, you'll be well on your way to cooking up a deliciously authentic version of yourself. Now that we've gathered our ingredients, it's time to explore some cooking techniques for integrating your shadow into your life. Just like in the kitchen, where different methods can enhance your dish, various practical techniques can help you understand and accept those hidden parts of yourself. Let's dive in. First up is journaling. Think of it as your mixing bowl. This technique allows you to combine your thoughts and feelings into a cohesive mixture. By writing down your experiences, you can sift through the clutter of your mind, identifying patterns and emotions that may be lurking in the shadows. It's like kneading dough. The more you work with it, the more you uncover its texture and potential. Set aside a few minutes each day to jot down your thoughts, and watch as your self-awareness rises like a perfectly baked loaf of bread. Next, we have therapy, which acts like a sous chef in your kitchen of self-discovery. A therapist can guide you through the complexities of your shadow, helping you chop away the layers of denial and confusion. They provide the expertise needed to navigate the sometimes tricky terrain of your psyche. Just as a good sous chef helps you refine your technique, a therapist can offer insights that lead to deeper understanding and acceptance. Finally, let's sprinkle in some mindfulness, the simmering technique that allows flavors to meld beautifully. Practicing mindfulness helps you stay present with your emotions, creating space to observe your shadow without judgment. It's like letting a sauce reduce on low heat. The longer you allow it to simmer, the richer the flavor becomes. By being mindful, you can learn to embrace your shadow rather than fear it. By incorporating these cooking techniques into your life, you'll be well on your way to creating a deliciously authentic self. Now that we've cooked up a deliciously authentic version of ourselves, it's time to talk about how to serve and embrace your shadow in daily life. Just like presenting a beautifully plated dish, sharing your shadow with the world can be a transformative experience. So, let's dig in. First, let's encourage you to share your experiences with your shadow in a supportive way. Whether it's with friends, family, or a community group, opening up about your journey can create a sense of connection and understanding. Think of it as inviting others to the table to enjoy the meal you've prepared. When you share your struggles and triumphs, you not only lighten your own load, but also inspire others to do the same. Remember, vulnerability is not a weakness. It's a powerful ingredient in the recipe for personal growth. Authenticity is key here. Just as a chef takes pride in their unique flavors, embracing your true self, shadow and all, allows you to shine. When you present your shadow with honesty, you create a space for others to feel safe in their own imperfections. This authenticity fosters deeper relationships and encourages a culture of acceptance. Now let's talk about celebrating the integration of your shadow as a positive transformation. Consider hosting a shadow celebration where you and your friends share stories of growth and acceptance. You could even create a shadow jar, where you write down moments of vulnerability and insight, adding to it over time. This tangible reminder of your journey can serve as a source of inspiration and motivation. By serving your shadow with pride and embracing its lessons, you not only enrich your own life, but also create a ripple effect of acceptance and growth in those around you. So let's raise a glass to our shadows and toast to the beautiful, complex beings we are. As we wrap up our culinary journey into the world of the shadow, let's take a moment to recap the key points we've discussed. Understanding and integrating your shadow is essential for psychological growth. By acknowledging those hidden aspects of yourself, you can create a more authentic and fulfilling life. Remember, just like a well-balanced dish, embracing your shadow allows you to savor the full spectrum of your experiences. Throughout this video, we've taken a humorous yet insightful approach to exploring these complex concepts. We've used cooking metaphors to make the process relatable and engaging, proving that self-discovery doesn't have to be a serious affair. Instead, it can be a delightful adventure filled with laughter and learning. After all, who knew that integrating your shadow could be as fun as whipping up a gourmet meal? Now we want to hear from you. How has your journey with your shadow been? Have you tried any of the techniques we discussed, like journaling or mindfulness? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your stories can inspire others and create a supportive community where we can all learn and grow together. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on self-discovery and personal growth. Give us a thumbs up and share this video with friends who might benefit from a little shadow work in their lives. And be sure to explore our related content for more insights and techniques to help you on your journey. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the shadow. Remember, embracing your true self is the most delicious recipe of all.